What if the news you consume about a global conflict isn't as factual as you think it is? This isn't a mere hypothetical situation, but a reality we face in the digital age. The Israel-Gaza conflict, for instance, has seen a rapid spread of disinformation across social media platforms. Telegram, an instant messaging service, has emerged as a key player in this information war. While it has been a source of accurate information, the lack of content oversight has also made it a breeding ground for false narratives. This becomes a significant issue when videos and statements from Telegram are shared on other platforms, like X, without any verification. Users often repost content from Telegram without linking back to the original source, making it all the more difficult to separate fact from fiction. And this, dear listeners, is where our journey begins. So let's dive deeper into the events that have transpired to understand the real situation. The intensity of the conflict is evident in the rising numbers of casualties. Since the 7th of October, the toll of the conflict has been heavy. In Israel alone, the number of civilians and soldiers who have lost their lives has climbed to over 1,200. The situation is further complicated by the fact that more than 100 hostages remain in the hands of their captors in Gaza. The casualty figures released by the Hamas-run health ministry paint an equally grim picture. According to them, more than 17,000 individuals have been killed, with a staggering 46,000 wounded. It's important to note that these numbers are not just statistics on a page. They represent real people, with real lives that have been irrevocably changed or ended by this conflict. Mothers and fathers, sons and daughters, friends and colleagues, all caught up in a situation beyond their control. These numbers are a stark reminder of the human cost of this conflict. Recent events have only escalated the tension and violence. In the heart of the conflict, 2 more soldiers have tragically lost their lives in Gaza, further intensifying the already volatile atmosphere. The loss of these soldiers has sent ripples of grief and anger through the ranks, further cementing the harsh reality of this ongoing conflict. In a separate but equally disturbing incident, a rocket barrage has been launched, targeting Tel Aviv and other parts of central Israel. The fear and uncertainty brought about by these attacks are palpable, with citizens living in constant anticipation of where the next rocket might land. Meanwhile, the Syrian opposition is claiming that 4 individuals were killed in an Israeli drone strike. These allegations, if true, signify yet another distressing development in the region. The use of drones in warfare has often been controversial due to the potential for civilian casualties. These events have only added fuel to the fire, making peaceful resolution seem even more distant. Amidst the chaos, border control becomes an additional challenge. In an effort to manage the situation, Israel has agreed to open the Kerem border crossing, but only for inspection purposes. This decision, conveyed by a senior US official, marks a significant shift in the dynamics of the ongoing conflict. Kerem, being the primary crossing point for goods entering Gaza, holds considerable strategic importance. The opening of this crossing, even if just for inspection, could potentially impact the flow of resources and humanitarian aid into Gaza, a region already heavily impacted by the conflict. This move could be seen as an attempt by Israel to exert control over the situation, or as a gesture of goodwill in a time of turmoil. However, it's crucial to remember the context. In a conflict marked by misinformation and rapidly changing circumstances, understanding the full implications of decisions like these can be challenging. The opening of the Kerem crossing is just one piece of a larger complex puzzle that is the ongoing conflict. As we can see, the situation is complex and continues to evolve with each passing day.